Yes, yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Geek Culture Congress. I am one of your hosts, as always, Louis Speedy Jr. Gonzalez, accompanied by my good friend, the very funny and talented Mr. Terry Lewis. Welcome. How you doing, sir?
I I'm here and present. I'm happy
All
to be here.
right, all right. And then
Hey,
my other good friend, the COVID survivor, Mr. Joey Franchise. How you doing, sir?
I'm out here. That's my new nickname, COVID survivor.
COVID
Yeah.
survivor, yeah. See, they're gonna make a reality TV show. Well, you
Don't mind,
guys.
I'm making dinner right now. Or
Mm.
That's okay. That's good. That's good because we're gonna be talking about important things, my friends. First thing that we're gonna talk about. First thing I want to do is make sure I got you guys looking good here on the Twitch. Shouts out to everyone who's joining us on the Twitch, Checkpoint XP on the live show. Thank you so much for joining us every single. I'm gonna take away my video here. Can you guys still hear me?
Oh,
No.
Uh-oh.
Uh oh. Okay. No, that was a bad idea. So.
a little trigger happy.
Spotlights. All right, that's not gonna work either. Anyway, let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen. The Michael Keaton Batman scoop that we dropped here on the show has evolved more than what we talked about when we started talking about the possible Batman Beyond um, TV show that may be in the works, as well as, of course, his introduction in the Flash movie. Um,
Mm.
it has evolved that now they are in talks, allegedly. I want to say allegedly because it is a rumor, right? We don't know that yet, but allegedly they are in talks with Michael Keaton, of course, who I did get a little bit of inside info that he's very close to signing the original deal, which is for the Flash movie. He's very close to doing that,
Okay.
and so that is looking very good. The Batman Beyond, we don't know yet, but they are also in talks with Tim Burton himself to come and direct, and Tim Burton wants to bring Johnny Depp to reprise a future Joker
For Batman Beyond.
for a Batman Beyond project. Yes,
Hmm.
that is the rumor, the strong rumor that we have going on. How do you feel about that, Terry Lewis? Think that's a good? We'll bring back Mr. Tim Burton to bring his vision of Batman.
Why not give him a shot?
Yeah, I mean,
I don't see why not.
he didn't strike out two times at it, right?
No, he didn't.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not sure what the last thing Tim Burton has done. I feel like I haven't heard from him in a while.
Yeah.
But if he's still got the mojo for it, if he brings Johnny Depp in, I'd definitely love to see it. I'd give it a shot.
Yeah, definitely. Joey, how do you feel about that?
The thing about me, like Batman Beyond, is more of a futuristic take on Batman.
Right.
Um, I don't know how well Tim Burton does in realms like that, anything futuristic, because he's very nostalgic in the way he films certain things. Like even if you look at the long list of movies he's done,
Right.
things like you look at the old Batman, you look at Sleepy Hollow, you look at Sweeney Todd.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
these are all. There's nothing futuristic really. I think the closest he's got to anything like far-fetched and in a way kind of futuristic for its time was maybe Edward Scissorhands.
Okay.
But I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Tim Burton coming back. I think him making a futuristic kind of Batman movie.
Right.
But I do have a trust in his dark tone, and I think he'll hopefully he goes that lane, similar to what he did for the original Batman and Batman Returns.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. We've been talking about this so much that I think all of this is really gonna go down. So
There's a lot of fans.
Yeah.
A lot of fans just right now they're doing.
yeah, yeah. So I think that's they really want to do that. I mean, they understand what they need to do to bring people to subscribe to HBO Max. I mean, of course, all this stuff's gonna come to HBO Max. I mean, it's not gonna be a feature film per se. It's gonna be something that's gonna be on that platform. So they need people to come out and bring the money out in this. COVID time, everybody's, not doing well, everyone's struggling. So, but they're bringing out all the biggest guns they can, breaking open the pocketbook, should I say.
I think they're just trying to I think they're putting these,
Mm.
it's a what do they call it? A brain. I forgot
brain
the name of
trust.
the phrase.
The brain
Brainstorm.
trust. Yeah,
They're brainstorming and putting stuff out there and seeing what sticks. And it's like, oh, we'll reunite Depp and Burton, and that'll get people hyped.
Right.
It's all about the hype machine. Like people get hyped
Mhm.
about it, they'll do it.
There you go. Yeah. Stay relevant, right?
I'm just
Yeah.
I'm just amazed that like there's all this Batman talk within the studio, and they haven't even dropped this Robert Pattinson one. You just had Ben Affleck fall out, which I honestly think after Justice League Snyder Cut, there's going to be a whole nother talk, and I think he's going to be involved with like maybe a Justice League sequel, depending on how well the Snyder Cut is well received.
Yeah.
Well,
but it's just a lot of Batman talk, man. Like this Robert Pattinson that hasn't dropped, and we're already talking like Batman Beyond, Michael Keaton coming.
Yeah. It's wild, man. It's wild times. Actually, I'm glad that you brought that up because what's been trending right now on Twitter is Batfleck. The hashtag Batfleck has been trending on Twitter right now, and Instagram, and what it's really based on is that the fans just demanding that Ben Affleck return as Batman in some form or capacity. That's what's trending right now on Twitter right now, and I welcome it. You know, I think it's got to be the right thing. You know what I'm saying? Especially for Ben to come back, it's something that he's going to be comfortable with. You know, to do. You know what I mean? I'm sure he probably feels a little bit unfulfilled, maybe.
He was going through a personal time personally, and I think he was. He didn't want to do the fans a disservice by not putting together a great movie,
right?
Or tell a great story, because that's really one of the reasons why he backed out. It's just he was just feeling that pressure, not only in his personal life, but also trying to appease the fans, because you already know like Batman's people care. Right. When you do a Batman movie, you do a Spider-Man movie, anything of that nature. So I think, like I said, I think after we'll see how the Snyder Cut turns out, and hopefully he wants to jump back in the cowl, because I thought he was dope. I wanted to see more.
Yeah. I mean, he was about as closest to what we're gonna see of an on-screen portrayal of that Dark Knight Returns style kind of Batman. You know, that kind of mean and nitty-gritty Batman. What do you feel about it, Tarek?
There's going to be, like, at the end of this whole thing, there's going to be about 27 Batman movies. When you really think about it, I think he has the most movies out of anyone. There's a lot of Spider-Mans.
Yeah.
The Batman is way up there, because there was 4 original, there was 3 Dark Knight trilogy. And we have there's going to be a lot of Batman movies when this is all said and done.
What happens if Warner Brothers try and do their own Batman Batverse?
I don't want to see a bat. I want to see that what they should do is relatively unconnected stories. They should do like something like Under the Red Hood. I would love to see live action version of Under the Red Hood.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah,
they're actually talking about they're gonna go the Death of Robin route in the Robert Pattinson Batman movie. That's what the rumor is. That's kind of like a little bit of the plot right there, because they're gonna try and tie in that, if you remember from Batman vs Superman, where the Robin with the jokes on you spray painted on his outfit.
Yeah,
I was so mad they never visited that story. And they gave so many Easter eggs, not just through Batman v Superman, but they did the Suicide Squad, where where they're introducing all the characters, and they get to introducing Harley Quinn, and you have her little profile on the screen, and it says accomplice to the Joker killing Robin.
Oh yeah, I think they're gonna run with that.
You pause it right when they go.
I noticed that.
In Suicide Squad, pause it real quick. You'll see it.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
They what I was disappointed in was at the end of Dark Knight Returns.
Yeah.
That whole idea of what's the actor's name? Him becoming Robin. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, we're talking about the Batman and Robin movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember his name now, the actor.
Oh, Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt, yeah. When he was like, my name, they just call me Robin. That was the one I was looking forward to. I was like, oh, well, maybe they'll do a Robin or a Nightwing movie.
Nightwing would have been dope.
Batman Forever was a better movie than Batman versus Robin. Do you think that because Joe Schumacher kind of tried to stick with that Tim Burton feel in Batman for Batman and Robin, you think that's why that movie failed? Or was just a piss poor movie, period?
It was just bad. It was just this poor movie. Yeah, the Doctor Freeze. Just they
Yeah,
took
Mr.
away the
Freeze. Yeah.
mystery from the. They didn't nail those characters. They tried to be
Right.
too humorous.
Hmm.
They didn't nail those characters. You know what I mean? There's some corny punchlines in Batman Returns. You
Right.
know,
Yeah. Yeah. Sure. I
but
mean, you know,
but
it's
it
Tim
still
Burton
had a
at the end of
nice
the day.
little vibe to it. They
Right.
they got what the essence of the character.
Right. I think they give.
Um,
I think Tim Batman Returns gave you more of what you got in Batman, the 1989 Batman. You know.
yeah, I think that the other ones, well, particularly Batman and Robin, was just like it was just trying so hard to be funny and
Right.
quirky and expand on that Bat Family thing.
Hmm.
I want to see a Bat Family movie. I want to see all of them.
We might get that. We might just get that, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
Seems
Batman and Robin was probably one of the most worst movies I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough to watch.
R.I.P. Joe Schumacher, but man, let's keep it real.
Yeah.
It was a tough watch.
At the end of the day, too. But here's the thing: like, I understand what Joe Schumacher was trying to do. He wanted it to be a comic book. He was really trying to give that comic book quirkiness to, like the Batman movies. You know what I mean? So he took it out of the dark Tim Burton light, made it, the comic booky kind of way. But man, these dudes had where it lost me. And, as a kid, you don't care at that time because that's when I saw it when I was like a child.
Right.
But man, you look at it now, it's like these dudes really in the opening scene was like playing hockey with a yo. The fact that the bat suit had like skates in it, like how did Batman know how to prepare for that?
Batman's prepared for every contingency. Joey
Bro,
franchise.
he had full on skates. These cats was playing legit hockey with some thugs and a diamond.
Yeah. It was a tough watch, definitely. Let's see what else we got going on in fandom this week. What have you guys been watching lately?
I've been catching up on Clone Wars, and I'm getting my anime on. So I'm trying to finish up Samurai I can't say it. Samurai Champloo.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to finish that up. And that's what I've been watching. They're just random horror films on Hulu.
Nice.
Yeah, nothing worth talking about. Just random horror flicks. I watched a movie where the dog was looking out for the woman, like a little lap dog, and the dog would kill any threats to this woman. It's like a comedy. It was actually pretty good. So
okay, all right. What about you, Joey? What you got? What you getting into lately?
For me,
yeah.
I'm watching. Well, like I'm getting ready to watch Doom Patrol. I know I'm gonna try to start that tonight or tomorrow.
Okay.
But keep it G. I've been watching Hannibal. Like it's an old
interesting,
and it's really good. Came out 7 years ago.
Okay.
And 3 seasons. Mads Mikkelsen is amazing as Hannibal.
Yeah.
And at first, it's like it's kind of like a repetitive watch in the first season, maybe the first shows, but then it like starts getting real interesting. And if you're a fan of like Silence of the Lambs or anything Hannibal Lecter, horror like Tarek's been on, like that's the type of vibe me and like my lady been on. So we're just literally hooked on Hannibal, and I want to start Doom Patrol. Like I said tonight, and I've just been rewatching like MCU stuff too, man. Fiending for Falcon Winter Soldier.
I know. Falcon I need some. I'm ready to watch Black Widow. I wasn't really excited about it, but I'll just watch anything now. I mean, I'm watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., so
Dude, I was so. Let me just say, I just came from Target before this show, and was looking at I'm such a kid at heart. Always will be a kid at heart. Strolling down the toy aisle, seeing the Black Widow, all the Black toys, and I'm like, damn, I just can't wait to see this movie. Don't come out till November.
I know,
like,
man. It's
I need some new MCU in my life.
I know. I've been into Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., but I wanted to talk about what is it? You talked about Doom Patrol. Actually, for anyone who doesn't know, the first 3 episodes of the first season of Doom Patrol are free on YouTube right now. So if anybody wants to go watch them and get into it, they can start right there for free on YouTube. I think it's up there only for a limited time. So you got to find, I don't know if they have the Doom Patrol channel or it's on the DC channel. It's one of those. I'm pretty sure if you look on YouTube, you'll find it right away because they've been promoting it pretty heavily. So I need to watch it. I need to watch it because I've been slacking. So
I have started watching. I've started watching Doom Patrol too. To be honest, yeah.
I heard good things about it though. A lot of people been, a couple homies I've been paying attention to on Twitter, like have nothing but good things to say about it. And I think this was the second season's out now on HBO Max.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
So I'm hyped for that. I want to check it out.
Is it HBO Max or is it?
Yeah,
it's on HBO Max. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm all confused.
But that's where I'm watching it.
I'm all confused with all these apps now. Talking about another app, Netflix keeps on coming out with good stuff and something original that they're coming out. Remember that Cyberpunk video game that they're working on? With
Keanu.
Keanu Reeves is gonna play the protagonist, I believe, in the video game. Yeah, it was something that was coming out around the time of the movie that these movies that were coming out. Where I forgot the name of the movie now. Not The Matrix, but help me out, guys.
Ted?
Huh?
Bill and Ted?
No, not Bill and Ted.
They're dropping a third Bill and Ted movie now?
Yes, they are. They are dropping a third Bill and Ted movie. But the other movie that he kills everyone, the dog, because they killed his dog.
John Wick.
John Wick. There you go. Gosh,
yeah.
I had a mind block there. I remember when the John Wick was dropping, everyone was excited about his participation in his new video game, the Cyberpunk video game. So they're actually coming with a brand new anime based on that universe on Netflix, and a lot of gamers seem excited about that. Or I guess they like the CD Projekt Red company and all the projects that they'd work on, I guess. And that's something new that's coming out next year based on that. But he haven't even got the video game yet, and they're already coming out announcing stuff. So,
yeah.
Like maybe they're jumping the gun on stuff.
Is that going to be a PS5 release, or is that coming to PS4?
At this point, probably will be a PS5, probably be a dual release.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I got. I like John Wick, but man, they're really bleeding that. They're really bleeding that.
Keanu's making the money, man. He's cashing checks.
I'm not mad at him, man. I'm not mad at him.
Yeah.
Shoot, he has to be cashing checks at this point. He must be like in his John Wick bag to the point where he can go revisit a Bill and Ted movie after how many years since the last one?
Yeah, just for fun.
Yeah.
Just for the hell of it. Like, he must be in a good mood. He must be in a really good situation right now.
Yeah.
One show I do plan on watching.
He never wasn't, I don't think.
Yeah, right. Yeah, he was never bad off. One show I do plan on watching is The Kingdom on Netflix. I don't know if you guys heard of this.
Kingdom.
The
Kingdom.
Kingdom.
No,
Kingdom.
I haven't watched that. No. Tell me more about it.
It's a South Korean show, and it's horror though. It's like I think it's about zombies and stuff like that, but it's set like in 17th century South Korea.
Okay.
And I've heard a lot of good things about it.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. The deceased king rises and a mysterious plague begins to spread. The prince must face a new breed of enemies to unveil the evil scheme and save his people. Yeah. So I've heard really good things about it. I plan on checking that out. I'm getting really into Korean cinema is actually very, very good.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting. Let's see what else is going on in fandom before we wrap up the show today. I haven't seen.
Can we?
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
The Umbrella Academy.
Oh yeah, I'm still
That's
waiting
coming
for
out.
that.
That's coming back out.
Yeah,
I'm hyped about that.
Do we have a date for that?
I believe it's July 31st.
Oh man, I'm not leaving the house. I'm between that whole thing.
I think they said officially July 31st. Let me do a double check here. But they have a new poster out. Yeah,
I'm excited, man. I like that. I was gonna buy the graphic novel the other day just to read it, just to see what the
July 31st,
what the comic book version, how the comic book version stood up, against the TV show, which I haven't read. I haven't read the comic book version yet. I was looking at the graphic novel the other day, thinking about buying it. But
buying the whole graphic novel?
Yeah, I heard they changed some things, so I wanted to see what they did,
Oh, they certainly did. I made the mistake of going down the rabbit hole and doing the whole Umbrella Academy Wikipedia.
Yeah.
But it's a good thing they changed some stuff because then you don't get spoiled. I know you don't care about the stuff, Speedy.
Ah, okay. I don't care about getting spoiled.
Yeah.
Let's see, Joey, you down for some Umbrella Academy?
Yeah, I got to get into it. I know a few friends have tried to get me to watch it. Just haven't, just being caught up with a bunch of other stuff. And I'm like a creature of habit, so I'm so used to watching like the movies over again. Like I'll be nostalgic and watch like what Tarek's doing, get in a whole horror movie bag, and like what I've been doing like during this whole time. Like, well, I would say like a couple months ago, like I was just watching all the Aliens just for the hell of it, because then
Right.
I started playing the Alien Isolation I just got it for the Nintendo Switch not that like a month or two ago.
Mm-hmm.
So I just been like in that whole Aliens kick and waiting to see if there's another Aliens movie.
Snap. Hold up.
But yeah, Umbrella Academy is good. I know a few homies that really got into it and are really feeling it. Plus Mary J. Blige is in it, so you know I got support that BA, you know.
Excellent. Sorry, Tarek. I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
We're having network problems.
Yeah.
Let's see what else we got going on. Margot Robbie is back in the news, ladies and gentlemen. She has apparently been cast in a brand new Pirates of the Caribbean movie, a female-led Pirates of the Caribbean movie. How you feel about that little twist change? You down with that?
Margot's awesome, and
she is.
Yeah, she can really control. She can really like hold her own in a movie at this point. I felt like she could do it in what was that movie she did with Will Smith? Was it Focus?
Yeah, with Will Smith.
Yeah,
she was great in that, and that's like a Will Smith movie, but like she's just kind of running it.
Right.
And she was great. She's great as Harley Quinn, and she did her thing, holding it down. You know, because I enjoyed every minute of that Harley Quinn movie.
Oh yeah, I enjoyed it as well. It was a good movie.
So her being the female lead in a Pirates of the Caribbean, I'm all about it.
Yeah, I don't know exactly who she's gonna team up with. I think she was cast with someone else.
It is gonna be weird to not see Johnny Depp in that movie, though. If that's the case.
Yeah. So how do you feel? So we did talk about Johnny Depp in the beginning. So how do you feel? How do you think the audience will feel if they don't get no Johnny Depp in another Pirates of the Caribbean movie? You think they'll be all right? Think they'll rebel?
Yes.
Not rebel, but there'll be an outcry.
Yeah, there'll be an outcry.
You think so?
Yeah. And I think the first time that trailer drops and she nails it, which I'm going to assume she's going to nail,
right?
People will be like, okay. But I almost think there might have been a little, fatigue from Johnny Depp being, Jack Sparrow. I mean, the last two, I'm sure they all did well financially, but
But that's like saying he was tired of Matt Damon being Jason Bourne, and then they switched over and did the Jeremy Renner version, and then they're like, nah.
And then they did a TV show, which didn't do well. Remember they did the TV show Treadstone? That didn't do that well either. Didn't hang around that long. Yeah. I think that the Disney as a company, I think they doubled down on the Jack Sparrow thing. I mean, if you ride the Pirates of the Caribbean ride, he's at the end, he's all over it. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So.
Listen, there was no movie before. We didn't care about the rest of the stupid ass puppets that were in there. We weren't concerned about who they were.
I always liked that ride when I was a kid. So
it's so creepy. It's the creepiest ride in history.
It is, but I always enjoyed it. I don't know why. When I was a child.
Pirates of the Caribbean is scarier than the Haunted House.
Really?
Yeah.
I never been.
It's so creepy.
You never been
to
Haunted House?
Disney? Oh wow.
Oh wow. That's what we got to do. We got to plan that, Tarek. We got to take Joey to Disney. We got to ride the Rise of the Resistance. Is what we got to do. Because I didn't even get to ride that when I was over there for the media tour of Star Wars Land over there.
For MGM,
yeah. So.
Are they doing the Marvel one there or in Disneyland?
They are doing the Marvel and Disneyland, but Epcot is going to have Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Orlando.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's gonna be dope. You can watch a preview of that if you go to Epcot. They have a big 3D cinema, like a dome cinema, where they have previews of everything that's coming soon to Epcot, and you can actually watch a little preview movie of it. It's actually pretty interesting. When you if you ever go there, yep. So she's going back to Pirates of the Caribbean. Margaret she's teaming up with writer Christina Hudson, who wrote Birds of Prey. So she's teaming with. So that makes sense there. I guess they're teaming back up because they like to work with each other. So we'll see how that develops. I
still haven't seen Birds of Prey.
Yeah,
I still haven't seen it yet.
I know you haven't finished Clone Wars, but it just dropped on my feed right now. Star Wars Theory is dropping right now that a Clone Wars sequel is rumored to be in the works. Probably I don't want to talk about it more because it's gonna ruin your experience, Tarek. So I'll just leave it at that.
A Clone Wars sequel?
Sequel, yeah. So probably in between the time of the end of Clone Wars
How,
up until Rebels starts.
how do you have a sequel between or a whole series?
I don't know, man. I'm just reading the headline, brother. I'm reading the headline and we're talking about it. I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe it's just,
All right.
they're just content hungry, building content. What could we make? Oh, let's make this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they're developing stuff
and
as they go.
I got some Marvel news came out with Chitwell Ejiofor. I hope I said his name right. He plays Baron Mordo in Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Chiwetel Ejiofor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always chop his name up.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's coming back for the sequel for Doctor Strange.
Oh, good.
Wow.
Which makes you now like kind of wonder where else are they going?
Very, very
with it. He's still like he's an anti-hero at this point because he's just absorbing all the powers from all the other sorcerers.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see how that develops.
Yeah, his last line. I think his last line was, too many wizards or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's definitely got to come back. I mean, they got to continue that arc. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I want to say in the comics that's his arch enemy,
Right.
But we've seen Marvel go away from arch enemies. Like we got who's the guy with the rings?
The Mandarin.
Iron Man.
Yeah.
Huh?
The Mandarin.
We got Mandarin, but not really. So they tend to, we never got Leader in an Incredible Hulk movie.
Right.
They're kind of away from the guys. We got one Red Skull, sighting, and that, but that's I would say his arch enemy in the comics.
Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna be a movie or not.
I
Go ahead, Joey.
My bad. I heard they might actually. There's like from what I heard, I think Leader and Abomination still exist.
That's right. They do.
They're still like living and stuff, and they're probably in that. Remember in Civil War where they were locked up in that prison underneath the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They're saying that's where they are, and that's where Thunderbolt is keeping them until he needs them for Thunderbolts.
Interesting.
Ah, okay.
Interesting. That's interesting development. What definitely was scooped recently was that Hulk versus Wolverine is happening somehow, some way, some kind of introduction like that. So Hulk's gonna go raging again. I mean, I think they're gonna do some more Hulk stuff somehow, some way. Maybe not directly by his own movie or something like that. Maybe as part of a team or another ensemble thing. And they're definitely starting with that Hulk rampaging in Canada and then the Canadians sending Wolverine after him.
Yeah.
They're definitely gonna run with that. So, what else we got? Let's see.
I want to talk about the boys. Can we talk about the boys?
Oh yeah, let's talk about the boys.
Yeah,
we're gonna talk about that.
Out.
Yeah.
Season two is coming out September 4th.
Oh man, another weekend that I'm gonna be coming out of my house.
Well, listen, man. The rumor is that they're gonna do. They're not gonna do one big open reveal.
Really?
It's gonna be like in installments. First 3 episodes on September 4th.
Do me like that?
And then the next 5 will be weekly.
How are they gonna do me like that?
Yeah, dude. So it'll be kind of a little closer to what DC Universe did with Titans.
Mm-hmm. Disney
I want
does
to say
that.
Titans.
Yeah, Disney does that.
Had like the first 3 episode.
Yeah, Disney does that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what it's gonna be like. But I'm hyped about the boys. They dropped a like a little clip of their opening scene already on YouTube.
Well, excellent. I'm excited about that. What about you, Joey? Have you gotten to that yet?
Yeah, I've been into the boys. I think it's an awesome show. Honestly, my favorite one on Amazon.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely. I'm probably worth the whole price of paying for Amazon. So definitely watch the boys.
Legit bought Amazon Prime just for that.
Oh, nice. Nice.
And
very nice. Let's see. What else am I talking about here? I want to talk about the world of gaming because there were some things that went down as far as game streamers and stuff like that. And I want to get Mr. Tarek Lewis' take on it because he has his own.
He's got his Atari.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got my ColecoVision over here.
Yeah. So some things were going down on Twitch. Man suing Twitch for $25 million because he says that the platform exposed him to suggestive content thanks to its female streamers and wants 20 of the largest women that are the biggest streamers on Twitch kicked off and banned from the platform.
You scared of girls? Okay.
This is a real.
Hey,
this is a real. This is a real
quarantine-
noise. Yeah, this is a real news story, Turk. Not a fake one.
Quarantine got people acting different. You know what I'm saying? Like, some
Yeah,
of these
that's that
guys, girls, they gotta get their money how they gotta get it, man. You gotta get it how you live.
I mean,
Yeah, that's that quarantine fever.
That's like
You can't if it's too hot, get out the
that's
kitchen.
like that's like you like Tarek, you're offended by something that like on Facebook because all these creators keep posting about something that offends you or that, and then you decide to put a $25 million lawsuit against Facebook and then try and get them people banned.
I mean, I didn't want to announce it here, but I am suing OnlyFans. I don't use it. I'm just suing them for its existence.
Yeah, nice.
Because it's tempting me.
and demon time.
Yeah. Oh man, this is wild times.
That's just crazy. What are they doing on Twitch that's got him so riled up?
They look provocative. They got their cleavage out and their makeup on and their hair, very little clothes
man.
on.
Hey, there's a whole world out there outside of your mama's basement, man.
Yeah, dude.
What if it's against his religion and he feels exposed because he's?
Well, is he going to sue the ballet?
I don't know.
You need to stop playing, slide in her DM, bro.
Yeah, man, that's your shot.
Yeah, shoot your shot, right?
That's your wheelhouse right there, dude.
There was another gamer that got banned from Twitch. Mr. Despicable, I believe his name is. Do you know who that is, Joey? Dr. Disrespect. There you go. That's his name. I don't even have his name right.
Look. Dope. Nah, he's dope.
Is he dope? Really? I never watched him before, dope. So
He's funny. He's funny as hell.
Yeah. What does he play usually?
Yeah. I think Fortnite.
Whatever Fortnite.
And yeah, I've seen him mainly on Fortnite.
Fortnite requires no skill, so.
Damn, Joey. I mean, shots fired. I've seen a lot of mixed reviews. Have you guys played Last of Us Part 2 yet?
Oh yeah.
I just bought it.
I guess apparently some fans have gotten really far in the game and are not liking the way the plot is going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I saw one of my friends is a video game developer. And he loved it. And another guy was really, really into it. He loved it. So
interesting.
I wonder if all the amateurs are not liking it.
Well, it's the anti what you call it anti the guys that don't like Game of Thrones,
Yeah.
They want the.
But I've heard great things.
The story arcs to go their way.
Listen, between that, I've never played the Spider-Man game. I'm gearing up on getting this PS4. I was just trying to see how much this 5 is going to be first before I make it.
The 5's going to be 500 at least, probably. $500.
Yeah.
I'm ready to off my Xbox now. I was trying to off it at GameStop today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but GameStop's going to lowball you, man.
Well, actually, I'm down to off it to Tarek right now if he's trying to, spend a little, you know what I mean?
I'm saving up for the PS5, man. But don't be mad if you wait until the PS7 comes out.
I had this 1 terabyte Xbox One X, bro.
Oof.
Ready to go. Got a couple games, and I'm doing a couple games with it too.
Look at that, man. That sounds tempting.
I'm excited. I wanted to remind everyone here on a Checkpoint XP that July 4th, I will be part of a massive reveal of Mikey Sutton's scoop, MCU scoop. He is sharing it with multiple channels. Each channel has their own part of the story, and I actually have that story in my message, and I cannot share it yet. I promise I will wait till July 4th, and I'll go live on our Facebook and all the other channels, the YouTube and all that stuff. And we'll scoop that there, and then Monday we'll discuss it here on the live Checkpoint XP show. But it's juicy, man. It's good stuff. Yeah, it's good stuff. It's good stuff happening over there in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So July 4th, that will be going down. I'll be sharing that, and then I'll also be sharing all the other channels as well, where you can follow the scoops as they all come out, as we all release them on July 4th. Each channel will have their own different scoop that they'll be dropping. So
Listen, man, I love how Marvel is just dangling us around for the past 2 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
Respect to them for that, because I'm here for it.
Yeah, I think the COVID worked out in their favor because they're like, oh, we'll hold back stuff. Okay, we could do
Yeah.
that.
They love to keep secrets.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And I am enjoying the last season of Agents of Shield. I'll tell you that it's really,
Are you?
maybe because I'm starved for anything. So
Yeah.
but it's not bad. It's not bad at all. It's not bad at all. And I think anybody who actually jumps in there can get into it right away without having to watch any of the other seasons. So I invite anyone to go check it out.
Yeah. Really? Okay.
With an open mind. Yeah, with an open mind, of course.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we'll wrap it up here on the show, man. Tarek, give them all your socials, how they can follow you.
My name's Tarek on Instagram, and just my name, Tarek Lewis, on Facebook.
All right, Joey.
Hit me up.
Yeah, Joey Franchise. Let them know how they can follow you as well.
Yeah, man. At Joey Franchise on Twitter and Instagram. Still doing my show from the crib. So make sure you continue to listen to me 7 to midnight, Wild 94.1.
All right, and of course you can follow my life as a DJ at DJ Speedy JR, which is not much going on because we're all quarantined and no bars open, or at least no bars that don't sell food. Over here in Florida. And that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and us here on Geek Culture Congress here on Checkpoint XP Live Show. Thank you so much for your time. We appreciate you guys. Have a good one, and we will see you guys next Monday. God willing, have a good one. Be safe.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace.